everybody. Welcome to MVL Girls Saturday afternoon basketball from New Lexington Middle School. Our Twins and Marcus McPeck, kind of an odd situation that this game was originally scheduled a couple of weeks ago, but due to the inclement weather on that Wednesday evening, they have moved it to today, Saturday. However, the MVL Wrestling is at the high school, which is next door, so the girls are playing here at the middle school at an early time. The JV game was won by Morgan, so Marcus, here we are, set up for the varsity action, and maybe a place that the girls haven't played in quite a few years.
Yeah. I think this game might be cursed because we're having pretty terrible weather today too.
Well, if you're a Duck, you're pretty happy. For Morgan, they check into this game 12-10. Their season is not over. They won their first round tournament game against John Glenn. They will now play Maysville in the second game of the sectional. So Morgan, interesting situation that how will they go about preparing for this makeup game? For New Lex, their season's over. They completed the regular season and then lost Thursday night at Ironton in the sectional opener. So who knows what they'll bring to the table.
Yeah, you just gotta hope that New Lex doesn't come in seeing this game as a formality. Hope they come to play, which I assume they will. They're a very competitive bunch, so I think they should be fine, but you don't want them to come out and just take the game off because they're ready to end the season.
Yeah, and you're right. They have some competitors, but I think they'll treat this game, and Coach Dupler will treat this game, and hey, it's still a varsity basketball game. We still want to compete. We still want to win. So we certainly expect New Lex to come out with that full effort and not just mail it in. For Morgan, coming back to the Lady Raiders, kind of I want to call it dicey situation that you want to win, obviously, but how much do you want to show Maysville, who's here scouting?
Yeah.
We've seen them, and you don't want anybody hurt, and you don't want to play badly to have a not so good feel coming up to the tournament game next week. So Lady Raiders with some things on their minds, perhaps.
For sure. Say a similar situation. You hope that they're not just here to play the game as if it's a formality because they've already got their seeding. You want them to come out and give their full effort and not just take the game off, so to speak.
Well, the Lady Raiders, coached by Aaron Adams, they are 12-10 overall, 7-8 in MVL play, 8-4 away, so good winning record for Morgan on the road. As we mentioned, they defeated John Glenn in the sectional opener, 51-42, and now they play Maysville. Offensively for the Lady Raiders, they average 43 points per game. They surrender 46 points per game. They are expected to start Miley Williams, a junior. She is their leading scorer and leading rebounder, 10.8 points per game and 6 rebounds. Gianna Myers, a junior, 9 points per game. Ellie Parsons, a senior, 6.5 and 5.5 rebounds per contest. Micah Augustine, a junior, at 5 points per game. And Chloe Baker, a junior, at 5 points per game. Off the bench for the Lady Raiders will be Maya Davis, Paige Lanning, Ava Davis, and Maddie Shad. For New Lex, we believe the Lady Panthers will go with Mackenzie McCoy. The junior is 11.5 a game. Their leading scorer, Chloe Dick, at 17 a game with 4.5 rebounds. Grace Newland, 4.7 points per game. Aaliyah Stanley, 3.5 per game. And Caroline Dupler, 2.4 points per game. But Dupler's squad, 9-13, 8-7 in the MVL, 4-5 at home. They offensively average 42 points per game. Defensively, they surrender 43 points per game. Off the bench for New Lexington, they are expected to have Ellie Cook, Ava Snedeker, Layla Baker, and Jessica Oliver. So the game this afternoon is between New Lexington Lady Panthers and the Lady Raiders of Morgan. We will step aside, hear our national anthem, so stay with us. To have the starting lineups here announced here momentarily. We also want to mention that in the Thursday evening loss against Ironton in the sectional opener, Chloe Dick went over 1,000 points. So congratulations to Chloe Dick. Marcus, you were there. You had a chance to see her. You're a big fan of Chloe.
I am. She's unironically one of my favorite basketball players in the MVL to watch. She's very good.
All right, so the starters for Morgan, they will be in the navy blue with the red trim white numerals. They again will go with the starting lineup of Miley Williams, Gianna Myers, Ellie Parsons, Micah Augustine, and Chloe Baker. For the New Lexington Panthers, it will be Leah Stanley, Caroline Dubler,
Chloe Dick,
Gracie Newman, also Chloe Dick, and also rounding it out will be Mackenzie McCoy. And just as we had said a moment ago that Chloe Dick scored her 1,000th points, the PA announcer does give the recognition to Chloe Dick. So at this point, the announcers are going to announce all of the team members. So we will not be starting the game right away. We can tell you that this is the matchup that's for both teams new. They didn't play each other during the regular season. So it'll be, again, as we've said here, it'll be interesting to see which teams show up based on the motivation factor.
Right.
You know, just looking at Morgan, they've got some real good size to the girls. Where I think they're going to probably really try to pound it inside as they have a definite height advantage over New Lex.
And now your New Lexington Panthers.
All right, the New Lexington Lady Panthers getting their introduction. And if you've not been here at New Lex Middle School, it is a gym with only bleachers on one side, so the far side from where the players, fans, and scorers table are all facing that wall opposite. So again, if you've not played here before, Morgan, maybe some of the girls played here during middle school, will remember it, but we'll see how that plays out with the game itself. All right, so the final introduction for the Lady Panthers of New Lexington. And we will just in a moment or so before we start the basketball game, jump in center for New Lex will be Caroline Dupler. For Morgan, it will be Miley Williams. Morgan will be going right to left. Nope, Morgan will be going left to right. The officials flip it around. And we are set to begin. Nope, we get a whistle right away. Nope, we don't get a whistle. But we get Morgan with the tip. That is Miley Williams, New Lexington in man-to-man. Williams picks up the dribble, looks for some help, gets it over to the right wing area. Ellie Parsons, she will drive to the basket, missed the shot, hit her offensive rebound, back in, got a bumped a little. 2-0 in favor of Morgan. Lady Raiders will sprint back into man-to-man. New Lexington across the timeline with Mackenzie McCoy to the left wing. That is Caroline Dupler. She will drive and bounce pass inside. Shot up is good for the Lady Panthers. On the drive inside, it's Mackenzie McCoy. Tied at 2, 7 minutes, 10 seconds to go. First quarter from New Lexington Middle School. Ball on the left side. Drive all the way inside for the Lady Raiders. Scored her up. And a nice left to right drive. That is Deanna Myers. It's 4-2 in favor of Morgan. New Lexington takes their time across the 10-second strike. On top, 3-ball coming. It's going to be short for Grace Newland. Rebounded off to the Lady Raiders and Chloe Baker. Baker swings over to the left side and then back inside, ball in the hands of the Raiders. They will be on top with the basketball on a drive and then a kick. And back to reset the offense with the 3-ball off the iron. Rebounded by New Lexington. Chance to tie it up right here. They will go inside and then back out. Drive inside for McCoy. Misses the shot. Rebound on the floor. It belongs to Morgan. 6 minutes to go. First quarter, 4-2 in favor of the Lady Raiders. They have it on top. Miley Williams being guarded by Caroline Dupler. Drives and kicks. 3-ball on the way from the right side. Not there for Gianna Myers. Rebounded by New Lex. Here come the Lady Panthers on the run. That's Mackenzie McCoy. She will bring it out. Gets the high ball screen from Chloe Dick. Swings it around back inside to Dick. Turn around, kick over, and then a pass to the other side of the lane for McCoy. She'll walk glass, missed the shot. Rebounded off to Morgan. 5:15 to go. First quarter, 4-2 in favor of Morgan. Drive on the inside, missing the shot is Gianna Myers, rebounded by the Lex. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 4-2 in favor of the Lady Raiders. Chloe Dick now with the basketball, bumped a little bit, but she'll go inside, missed the shot, get a rebound, kick over to the corner. Air ball shot by Grace Newland, rebounded, picked up by Morgan. And they have it. Miley Williams will go on top for Gianna Myers. Back inside, nice little give and go, and a basket for Ellie Parsons. She has 4. It's 6-2, 4.25 to go, first quarter. Across the timeline comes New Lex, high ball screen. That's Mackenzie McCoy, gets another screen from Chloe Dick. Ball on the right wing, nice look inside, shot up. Missed by New Lexington's Grace Newland and rebounded off to Morgan. 4 minutes to go, first quarter. Miley Williams, shot inside off glass, not there. Rebounded off to New Lexington. Here comes Chloe Dick in transition. She will go across the floor. Picked up loose by New Lexington. They stay with the possession. That is Mackenzie McCoy. She drives left to the basket, foul. She'll go to the line. First was going to go on Chloe Baker. And going to the line for the free throws is Mackenzie McCoy. Your impressions early, Marcus?
The poor shooting start for New Lex. One thing I will say is they are always at their best when Mackenzie McCoy is being aggressive. So it's a good sign early that she's being so aggressive going to the basket. because a lot of this team's issues stem from not attacking enough. So when she's playing very aggressive, it kind of takes some of the pressure off Chloe Dick, and it allows more of their players to get open shots.
Kenzie McCoy splits the free throws at 6-3. Substitution for New Lex coming in is Ellie Cook. Shot for three, not there. Rebounded inside by Morgan. And then a foul call. Should be Ellie Parsons, or I should say Miley Williams, coming to the line for a couple of free throws. A good offensive rebounding by Morgan. See that foul's on, I think maybe Stanley. First free throw's not there. One more coming, sub for Morgan. It's going to be Maya Davis, and she'll replace Ellie Parsons. Parsons sits down as the game-leading scorer with 4 points. One more coming for Miley Williams, their leading scorer. Second one, in and out. Rebounded to Chloe Dick. 6-3 remains the score. 3:20 to go in the first quarter. Chloe Dick kicks over to Stanley, back on top. Swing it around into the Lady Panthers. McCoy picks it up, goes back. They swing it around some more. Chloe Dick now has it, drives left, all the way inside. She's fouled. She'll go to the line. That's going to be on Miley Williams. And Chloe Dick will have an opportunity to get her first points of the game on a nice little left drive.
Traditionally a pretty good free throw shooter. That might jinx her, but...
Well, you did. Yeah. Thank you very much. I'm sure her family, her grandparents, all of her cousins appreciate that. And she'll get one more scoreless to this point. 3:04 to go here in the first quarter. Got the second. 6-4. Lex will put a little bit of pressure on the ball. That is Mackenzie McCoy. Bounce pass for Morgan, stolen away but retrieved back. And then a bounce pass across the lane. Shot missed by the Lady Raiders. Micah Augustine. And here comes New Lex. A foul called. We're going to call Travis. All right, so Chloe Dick on a drive. Gets the travel, not the foul. So ball back to the Lady Raiders. 2:42 to go. First quarter, 6-4. Morgan leads New Lex. Kenzie McCoy, picking up pressure on Chloe Baker. Across the timeline is Morgan to the corner. They will go inside on the baseline. And then the ball inside to Williams. Back on top. Swing it around does Morgan. That's Gianna Myers inside look. And a basket up. And it's in for Maya Davis. Davis makes it 8-4. 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in the first quarter. McCoy drives inside, scores the layup. Big quarter for Mackenzie McCoy. She has 5 of the 6 points, 8-6 in favor of Morgan. Down to 150 on the moving clock here in the first quarter. To the left wing for the Lady Raiders at Micah Augustine. They swing it around and then back inside. Nice look for Williams. Misses the shot. Rebounded by Chloe Dick. Here she comes across the timeline. Swings. They go to the left wing. They're going to drive inside McCoy. Back to Dick. She is guarded by Williams. Takes her off the dribble. Misses the layup. Rebounded by Morgan. And the Lady Raiders come back the other way with Chloe Baker on the offense. They go to the right side. And then back inside for Williams. Nice look and a basket. Williams on the board. It's 10-6. Down to a minute to go here in the quick moving first quarter for the Lady Raiders and Lady Panthers girls MVL basketball here on Saturday afternoon on South 60. Dick tries to go inside. Gives off to McCoy. McCoy, wild shot, goes in. McCoy on fire. It's 10-8. She has 7. 40 seconds to go. First quarter. 10-8 in favor of Morgan. Dribble picked up. Ball to the right side for Micah Augustine. Back on top. Davis thinks about it and instead goes over to Gianna Myers. Drive inside in a bounce pass. Not there. Picked up loose by the Lady Raiders. And up and a scoop shot for Myers. 12-8, down to 10 seconds to go. So New Lexington's going to have to hurry to get a shot. They just now crossed the timeline. High ball screen from Chloe Dick. It's McCoy to the corner. 3-ball on the way. It's good. Right at the buzzer for Emily Cook. How about that? What an answer by New Lexington there at the end of the first quarter, as the score after one is 12-11 in favor of Morgan. All right, Marcus, what do you think?
Tough shooting start, like I said, for New Lex, but they really started to pull it together at the end. Like I said, Mackenzie McCoy, when she's playing hard like this, it's when they're at their very best, because a lot of their games they're relying solely on Chloe Dick to score, and she's great, but she can't quite carry that load all the time. Sometimes she has an off night. Right now she's having an off night, so having that secondary threat like that, it helps quite a bit. Just hope they can keep the momentum going that they got at the end of that quarter.
Mackenzie McCoy had 7 points for New Lex. 3 field goals, 1 of 2 from the line. Ellie Cook at the end of the first quarter put in a bomb for 3. Chloe Dick, 1 of 2 from the free throw line for Morgan. 4 points for Gianna Myers, 4 points for Ellie Parsons, a basket for Maya Davis, a basket for Miley Williams, also 0-2 from the line for Williams. So 12-11. New Lexington in the white home uniforms will start the second quarter with the basketball. Mackenzie McCoy on the dribble, being guarded by Gianna Myers. Gets the high screen, drives right, picks it up. Chloe Dick has it. She will drive to the left, reverse to McCoy. McCoy looks inside, not there. He reverse back out to Dick. Dick picks it up the drive, picks up the dribble, loses it, tie up. Possession arrow will go. Ooh, it's a hard fall on somebody from Morgan. As Chloe Dick was really battling for the loose ball, and we can hear the collision up where we're at high, and let's hope that the Morgan player is going to be okay.
Yeah, it looked like she hit her head.
Yeah.
We just have to hope it's not a concussion, or if it is a concussion, it's not a very serious one.
We don't want to speak too soon, too quickly about what the situation may be, but we can tell you that it was a loose ball and then a tie-up, and as the two players were going for it, one of the Morgan Lady Raiders came down hard and on her head, and let's see if we have anybody out there who may be a trainer. At this point, I don't see one, Marcus, so
I believe New Lex's trainers over in the high school with the wrestlers.
Right, yeah, that's unfortunate. So, we do have a stoppage of play here early going in the second quarter. 7:32 to go. The collision took place just a moment or so ago, and we don't know who it is because she is still on the floor. Yeah. And I think it's her mom probably going to try and help her on her feet. That's Miley Williams, their leading scorer. And she, my friend, is a little woozy coming off the floor. Let's hope she's okay.
That floor is unforgiving when you hit it.
Absolutely. So let's hope that Miley Williams can come back in this one and that she's okay. So the possession arrow after the tie-up will go to Morgan. And replacing Williams on the floor will be Ellie Parsons, who's checked back in. With the basketball is Chloe Baker. Morgan with a 1-4 free throw line extended offense. Shot up, no good. Rebound inside, up, and it's in. That's Micah Augustine on the offensive rebound. 14-11. 7 minutes to go, second quarter. Morgan leads New Lexington. Left-handed dribble by McCoy. Pansy by Gianna Myers. We go back on top. Chloe Dick has it. Dick, left to right dribble. resets the offense, crosses over, goes back inside, shot up on the drive, back there for New Lexington, rebound, and then back air ball, and Morgan Lady Raiders back with the basketball. Chloe Baker. Baker to the right wing, gets a screen, great little roll, and an easy basket, but a foul call. It's going to go a two-shot foul for Parsons as New Lexington went for the pick and roll play. And I think that's Grace Newland on the foul. We do not have a PA, and the scoreboard does not have the capability of saying who the foul was on. So we can just kind of guess, but we'll give one to New Lex anyway. The first free throw is good by Parsons. One more coming. She has 5. 6:27 to go here in second quarter. Second one's also good. No pressure by Morgan. New Lexington will have it, trailing 16-11. It's McCoy. Augustine on her. Inside. Now Dick will shoot the 3 ball. Back of the iron. Rebounded by Maya Davis. Morgan pushes it ahead across the timeline. That's Gianna Meyer. She holds. And then, a travel. Yep, there it is. I was going to say. A little happy feet there by Micah Augustine. 16-11. New Lexington down 5. Exactly 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Inbounding will be Ellie Cook for the Lady Panthers of New Lex. Raiders stay man. High ball screen, and then a pick and roll by New Lex, and then a corner shot for 3 off the iron, rebounded by Morgan. Good rebound that time by Micah Augustine. And then back come the Lady Raiders, up 5. Right wing, high ball screen, another pick and roll. Foul not called. Contact made inside as Maya Davis got, I'd say, beat around the head and shoulders a little bit.
A little bit of contact.
Yeah, a little bit of contact. She's tough. She's coming back the other way. But the ball, unfortunately, for Morgan, no foul on the shot, and the ball went out of bounds. So New Lexington with a break there, trying to capitalize, trailing by 5. McCoy with the high elbow placement for the 2 players from New Lex. Chloe Dick coming off that elbow, misses the shot, rebounded off to Morgan. They kick ahead on the drive. Gianna Myers, she is hammered. She should be able to go to the line this time. And I think they're going to catch Caroline Dupler on the personal. And actually, they're going to give the free throws to Micah Augustine, not Gianna Myers. So Augustine, no, it is Myers, I'm sorry. Yeah. So 2 free throws for Myers. She is 14. And Augustine 2. Meyer, she makes the first one. And one more coming. Second free throw, got it. 17-11. Morgan over New Lex. 5 minutes to go. Second quarter, that's McCoy on the drive. Kicks back. Stanley holds. Dick thinks about it. She will take the 3. Back iron. Rebounded off to Augustine. Here comes the Morgan Lady Raiders. Basketball in the hands of Chloe Baker. 17-11. Morgan with the lead. And a great look inside there. An easy basket. New Lex is going to have to tighten up their interior defense if they hope to stay in this game. And they're going to take a timeout at 30. And if you're Coach Dupler, Marcus, I think that's what you're addressing. That Morgan's just setting high ball screens and pick and roll. New Lexington, no support.
Yeah, Morgan's making all their bread at that high ball screen on the wing here. They need to clean it up. They need to decide if they're going to switch those or if they're going to just try to hedge out and get back, or just stick fully with their man, because right now there's a lack of communication happening. So they're getting tied up. Both players are going with the ball, leaving the roller wide open.
Well, New Lexington has not scored here in this second quarter, so the struggles for the Lady Panthers are pretty much apparent as we watch them, especially Chloe Dick. She's such a good shooter, but she has yet to score a field goal.
Yep, she's off to a cold start.
And she will be the inbounder. Lexington desperately needs a basket. That's McCoy. McCoy drives across the timeline all the way to the basket. Shot, foul, and she'll go to the line for 2 more free throws for Mackenzie McCoy. Personal foul called on Maya Davis. The referee clearly made that foul call. 2 free throws going for McCoy. She has 7, make it 8.
I would really like to see New Lexington take a page out of Morgan's book and start running that high screen and roll. Because New Lex doesn't really run any scoring actions. They run actions to get their players open to isolate, which can work sometimes, but it's their entire offense.
2 free throws made by Mackenzie McCoy. Morgan with the basketball back on top. It's Maya Davis. Davis, ball fake and travels.
Shuffled her feet.
All right, ball back to the Lady Panthers. Still in it, 19-13. Second quarter, 4 minutes, 6 seconds. Morgan will now pressure. And McCoy gets across the timeline in a hurry. Ball back to McCoy. She will shoot in the corner off the iron. Rebounded to Morgan. That's Gianna Myers back up the floor. And then a drive inside, then a kick to the outside. Another drive to the basket. Pull up from about 8. Missed by Maya Davis. Tie up on the floor. No whistle. Finally we get it. And what are we going to get? Should be a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of
Lexington.
Yeah, I was going to say. 19-13, New Lex now sees Morgan with full court man-to-man. So Morgan sensing that they can put something away. Kenzie McCoy drives all the way inside, scores the layup. Best offense working that way for New Lex, 19-15. Morgan with the 4-point lead. They have the 2 players at the high post elbow knocked away by Chloe Dick. And they're going to say last touched by Morgan. So New Lexington with the basketball back and down 4 with 3:13 to go. Tying on the shoes, Gianna Myers. And Mackenzie McCoy with the basketball. And she takes her time across the timeline. Morgan does not press on this trip. And McCoy picks up the dribble, swings it around, and then back to Chloe Dick. Dick looks back door and throws it away. She looked back door for McCoy, wasn't there. She tried to kick it back over to Stanley. Miscommunication, so ball back to Morgan, 19-15. Lady Raiders lead in an exciting one here at New Lexington Middle School. Driving inside, easy layup shot for Morgan, but the shot is missed by Augustine. Rebound loose on the floor, and ball will go to Morgan. With 2:37 to go here in this titanic battle. On top with the ball, Chloe Baker. Baker in another drive inside. Good job defensively. With a steal by Chloe Dick. She will try to go inside on distance. Misses the shot. Rebounded off to Morgan. Here come the Lady Raiders with the basketball. Chloe Dick really had a tough time today.
Yeah, she's just very cold. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes you'll have a really good game. You'll come to your next one and you'll just be cold.
Chloe Baker. The look inside, not there. Back to Baker, nearly a steal. Long shot for 3, picked up on the air ball by Morgan. And how about that for a break for the Lady Raiders? Look, they're going to get a couple of free throws. Foul's going to go on Stanley. And off the air ball miss, right place, right time is Ellie Parsons. She has 8. Looking at 9, she's got it. Including 3 of 3 from the free throw line. 20-15 in favor of Morgan. 1:56 to go. Second quarter from New Lexington. Final game for the Lady Panthers. Second one, also good. Substitution for Morgan will be Paige Lanning coming in. And she will replace Ellie Parsons. Lex down 6. 1:50 to go here in the second quarter. That is McCoy all the way inside, missed the shot. Rebound off to Chloe Baker. Push ahead for Micah Augustine. Ball inside, tie up, picked up loose by New Lexington. Ball still loose. Another tie up, picked up by Morgan, and a timeout by Morgan. So Coach Adams thinking that he didn't want to give up this possession, so he takes the timeout before anybody had the tie-up. So Marcus, New Lexington hanging around down 21-15.
They're within striking distance for sure. They need to clean it up a little bit. They're still shooting poorly. Really, that's what's getting them is just the poor shooting. They're playing well on defense except for in that screen and roll like we talked about. There's a few mistakes here and there, but really it's just their shooting woes that are getting them right now.
21-15 in favor of Morgan. And let's see what the Lady Raiders come up with. They have the basketball on the side after the 30-second timeout. Micah Augustine, the inbounder. She will be looking for Chloe Baker. Baker being guarded by Mackenzie McCoy. Double team, stolen away by Dick. She will try to drive inside. Kick over to McCoy. It's there for the basket. 21-17. In favor of Morgan. And go across the timeline again. Ball picked up. Double team. Hey, wide open. Great look under the basket. That's Maya Davis. Nice look by Morgan. 23-17. 1 minute to go, second quarter.
What's really lofting Morgan ahead of New Lex right now is their passing.
With the dribble is Ellie Cook. Dick will take the 3 ball off the back iron, rebounded by Maya Davis. And then Morgan comes back the other way in transition. That is Gianna Myers. Myers nearly a step. There it is again. That's going to be Chloe Dick with the Euro step. Misses the shot again. New Lexington offensive rebound. McCoy will pull from 12 feet off the iron, rebounded to Morgan. And the Lady Raiders, Chloe Baker with the basketball down to 12 seconds to go. Picks up the dribble and then goes to Augustine. They kick it around, they swing to the corner. 3 ball on the way, air ball picked up by Chloe Dick. Dick will probably not have time for the shot, and that will end the second quarter. So we are at halftime here at New Lexington Middle School, where the score is Morgan 23 and New Lexington 17 in a very competitive contest. Neither team able to really scoot too far ahead of the other team. Largest lead of the afternoon actually belongs to Morgan at this point, as they have the 6-point lead, Marcus.
Yep, they're kind of jockeying back and forth between 4th and 6 points. It's within striking distance of New Lex. They just really need to start hitting those shots, and they're leaving open way too many layups. They're getting Morgan's getting a lot of wide open layups. They've got to have at least 14 points off of just wide open layups off of passes.
You know, I think unofficially, not to really grind it into the ground, but I think Chloe Dick is 0 for 10 from the field.
Yeah, she is not shooting well today.
Just wondering, maybe she's not feeling well.
Yeah, it could be.
You know, combination of things, we certainly don't know. But, if she has any kind of second half that she's capable of, New Lex climb right back in this one.
Absolutely.
I mean, only being down 6, with your leading scorer at 17 a game and over 1,000 points career with 0 on the board, you got to feel like, hey, Chloe, if you give us anything in the second half, we're good.
Right, and that should instill confidence because they know who Chloe is. They know how she can play, and so they know that they're still fully in this game. Like, this game is fully winnable for them still. They are not out of the game at all. So they just really need to start hitting those buckets.
We do want to mention too that Miley Williams, the leading scorer for Morgan, went Down with a some kind of head injury as she was going for a loose ball. There was a tie-up, and she hit her head on the floor and has not returned. So again, let's hope that she's okay. But certainly Morgan misses her.
Absolutely.
Because she is their go-to person too at 11 points a game. All right, let's take a look at some of the scoring for the Lady Raiders, up 23-17. They were led by Ellie Parsons. Parsons, 3 field goals, 4 from the stripe, 10 points for Ellie Parsons, 5 points for Gianna Myers, 2 field goals, 1 of 2 from the line, 4 points for Maya Davis on 2 field goals, and a basket for Miley Williams early in the game for her 2. From the free throw line, Morgan 4 of 7, and it adds up to 23 points. No triples on the board for the Lady Raiders. For New Lexington, they were led by Mackenzie McCoy. McCoy with 5 field goals and 3 of 4 from the line. So she has 13 points, does Mackenzie McCoy. Of the 17, a 3 at the buzzer at the end of the first quarter by Ellie Cook, and then Chloe Dick, 1 of 2 free throw shooting. It adds up to 17. So, for New Lex, Marcus, in addition to Chloe Dick getting going in the second half, I think they need somebody else to try and do some scoring.
Absolutely, and they have some decent three-point shooters. Ellie Cook can shoot, Gracie Newland can shoot very well. They just need to get them open, and that's what I'm talking about with them. They don't really run actions to get their players open for scoring. They only run action to get their players open to isolate, to drive, and that's only usually for Chloe Dick. Most of their ball movement around the arc is just to get Chloe Dick or Mackenzie McCoy a drive to the basket. And they're really running their shooters off screens to get them open threes or anything of that sort. They're not even really running like back cuts or screen and rolls to get open layups on passes. Like their scoring comes almost exclusively off the dribble. And it's tough to win basketball games like that, especially when the other team is doing the exact opposite, because it's just better basketball.
By the way, good news. I see Miley Williams coming out of the locker room with the rest of the Lady Raiders. So let's hope that she is back to 100% and can start the second half, or at least play a large portion of the second half. So Miley Williams appears to be okay for the Lady Raiders coming out of their locker room. New Lexington still in the locker room trying to get some coaching advice from Coach Bo Dupler. They give the 23-17 score. In case you missed the pregame, New Lexington finished their regular season today. They lost in the first round of the tournament, so because of a makeup situation, they're here playing this game, and after this one, they're done for the season.
Yep.
Morgan, on the other hand, this is their makeup regular season game. They won their first tournament game against John Glenn, so they will play Maysville this next week in the second round of the sectional. So that combined with the MVL wrestling tournament next door at New Lexington High School puts us here at New Lexington Middle School. And with all that being said, we look for a really good second half, and I've got to think, Marcus, that Chloe Dick will get going.
Yeah. So sometimes you just need to see the ball go in once, and then you're back into it. As long as she doesn't let it waver her confidence and let it stop her from shooting the ball at all, she should get into it at some point.
By the way, nice moment in front of the Morgan bench. It's Chloe Dick and Miley Williams talking it out, saying, hey, I don't know what happened. You know what happened? I don't know, but they had a nice moment with each other, and that's great sportsmanship by both of the young ladies. So thank you very much, both Chloe Dick and Miley Williams, for a great show of class, meeting there in front of the Morgan bench. So, wonderful by those two young ladies. Okay, New Lexington has made their way back onto the floor, and they're going to have to probably keep up because Morgan's going to score some points in the second half, especially if Williams gets going following missing most of the first half. New Lexington has trailed throughout. They did cut it to 1 at the end of the first quarter on a 3-point shot at the buzzer by Ellie Cook. So, Marcus, for New Lexington, you thought maybe they needed to do some more things with ball screens and coming off and rolling about that. What about Morgan? What will they bring to the table in the second half?
I'm guessing we'll see more of the same out of them. They're having success. They're turning the ball over a little too much. They're making their own mistakes defensively and offensively, and I'm sure their coaches on them to clean those up. But for the most part, I'm guessing we're still going to see a lot of the high screen and roll and just trying to get those open layups like they have been.
Nobody in foul trouble for either team. We think Aaliyah Stanley has 2, would be the only player on either team with more than 1. So free throw shooting may become a factor in the second half, depending on the whistles by the officiating crew. But pretty good job by the refs in that first half of keeping things under control.
Yeah, they're not too, they haven't been too whistle happy. Not like the JV game we just watched, but they've been keeping it well under control, like you said.
So good pace throughout that first half, and we're going to begin the second half in just a couple of minutes, where again at the break it is 23-17. Morgan leads New Lexington, and coming out of the second half, I believe it's going to be New Lexington basketball. So maybe if that's the case, Coach Dupler will have a set play, possibly to get Chloe Dick an early shot for the Lady Panthers.
Yeah, I think that would be smart strategically. Try to get out and get a very early bucket as soon as possible for Chloe Dick, just so she can see that ball go through the hoop and start to get her rhythm for the night.
All right, we're just about a minute or so away from starting the second half. Let's see if we can get an eyeball of who's going to start for the Raiders. It's going to be Ellie Parsons, Chloe Baker, Micah Augustine, Gianna Myers, and Ellie Parsons. For New Lexington, Mackenzie McCoy. Looks like Ellie Cook is going to start. Chloe Dick, Grace Newland, and also I believe Aaliyah Stanley will be the 5th starter. All right, so both teams get their last second instructions, and Coach Dupler and the gang make their way onto the floor. Same for Morgan. MVL Saturday afternoon girls basketball, a makeup contest between Morgan and New Lex. And for the Raiders, I think they're going to have the basketball. Yeah, Morgan will have the basketball. All right, inbounding will be Gianna Myers for Morgan. All right, they crossed the timeline to the Lady Raiders, and good to know a lot of fans who really know what they're doing and talking about here in attendance. With the basketball for Morgan, they go inside, nice look, shot up, and score the basket. That's Micah Augustine. Back comes New Lex, trailing 25-17, largest lead of the afternoon for the Lady Raiders. A critical point of the game for New Lex. driving layup is missed by the Lady Panthers, Caroline Dupla. Back comes Morgan. They lose the ball inside. It's a 2-on-1. Kicking ahead to McCoy. She will go back to the corner. They swing it around. That's Dupla to the right side for McCoy. Back on top. Dick drives, spins, goes back to McCoy. McCoy jump stop to Dick. Dick will take the three. Got it. And Chloe Dick finally on the board. Good for her.
Yep.
25-20. They need some of that. Morgan now with the basketball. They have it across the timeline with Gianna Myers. Ball back to the corner, and then on the outside for Morgan. Chloe Baker playing catch. And then to the corner, it's going to be Davis, double team. Gets some help from Gianna Myers to the high post. Back in the corners, Davis shot. Good. That's Maya Davis. She has 7. 28-20. Morgan answers. Morgan playing man-to-man with 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. It's Mackenzie McCoy. Thinks about the three, picks it up, back to Dick. She looks, gets the screen, goes inside, shot up, not there by Dupla. Rebound off to Morgan. They go inside, nice look for Davis, and Davis scores. And the Rex takes the timeout, and they now lead 30-20. Not the kind of start that New Lexington wanted.
No, and it's the same issues. They're giving up wide open layups. They especially have issues when they run the zone. They run like a 1-3-1 zone. It's a trapping defense, but they're not quite good enough at it as a team. So they give up open layups or an open three like they did the play previous, and you just can't win the game if you're giving up wide open shots like that consistently.
Well, New Lexington, they did get a three from Chloe Dick, so maybe she can warm up a little bit. For Morgan, they've played well on the interior, and they have outscored New Lexington 7-3 here in the third quarter. New Lexington coming out of the timeout with Mackenzie McCoy dribbling the basketball across the timeline. She drives inside, goes to the corner. Three ball from the corner is good. That's Ellie Cook. That's her second. 30-23. New Lexington out of the TO answers with a tray. McCoy on the ball. Morgan right wing. They pick it up on top. They have it. They swing it around to Chloe Baker. Baker over to Maya Davis. And then the drive inside. Then they reverse on top. And then they swing it around to Myers. Ball knocked around. Picked up by Davis. Back come the Raiders to reset their offense. They're on the right side. And then bump goes against New Lexington. That's going to be on Maryland. So little off the ball foul called on the Lady Panthers. Morgan will stay in the possession.
On that play there, you could see the difference that I was just talking about. They were playing straight man-to-man defense, and they were playing very good defense. They got the foul at the end there, but altogether, that was a very good defensive possession.
With the ball is Gianna Myers, and they swing it around and back on top to the corner. Three ball on the way. Back iron on the miss by Michael Augustine. Tie up. Jump ball. Possession arrow back to New Lexington with 4:31 to go here in the third quarter. Morgan leads 30-23. And Mackenzie McCoy takes her time across the timeline. And ball in the corner, reverse back to McCoy. She'll shoot the three, it's perfect. He bangs in a three right there. New Lexington 30-26. An answer coming back for the Lady Panthers. That's McCoy. To the corner from the Lady Raiders. Ball on top, swinging around, Chloe Baker. They go back to the right wing and then a drive. Nice defense that time by New Lex. Morgan double team in the corner. Long ball on the way. Back iron. Rebounded off two. Ooh, my goodness. Tough call because Chloe Dick had position and no foul called, and it went off her hand. So Morgan will maintain possession. Taking a seat will be Micah Augustine. Paige Lanning will come in for the Raiders. Shot missed, offensive rebound. Shot back up, missed again. Shot again on the offensive rebound. Fouls. No call. Here comes Chloe Dick. 2-on-1 with McCoy. Misses the shot. And here comes the Lady Raiders back the other way. With the basketball now is Gianna Myers. Now they go inside. Nearly a steal. And not a travel call, but instead Morgan stays with the ball. Long three, back iron on the shot by Myers. Offensive rebound for Morgan again. And they reset things with Myers and the basketball. Under 3 minutes to go, 30-26. And they double team is Morgan. They go inside, shot up, not there. Rebounded off to New Lexington with the ball. Grace Newland shot on the way from McCoy. Misses, rebounded off to Morgan. That's Chloe Baker with the dribble. 2:30 to go, third quarter, 30-26. Morgan in a very competitive basketball game. Baker all the way inside, shot on the baseline, missed by Morgan. Steal by Morgan, then a 2-on-1, stolen back by New Lex. And it's Mackenzie McCoy. Wow. McCoy, right-handed dribble, Euro step, scores the basket. 30-28, what a comeback by New Lexington. As they are within two, down to 1:55 to go in the third quarter. Morgan on the right wing. And Stanley on defense. Ball in the hands of Ellie Parkman. And a timeout called by Morgan, a 30-second. So I think Coach Adams again sensing that something wasn't right offensively for Morgan.
Yeah, and sometimes you just got to take that timeout to kind of stem the tide a little bit when your opponent's going on a run, just to kind of cool them off a little, so to speak.
New Lexington has outscored Morgan 11-7 here in the third quarter, and they have 3 trays as part of the solution. McCoy has a bomb, Chloe Dick nailed a 3, and Ellie Cook threw in a 3, along with a basket by Mackenzie McCoy. So, New Lex has to be feeling pretty good at this point.
Yeah.
So coming out of the timeout for Morgan, they will have the basketball up 30-28. They have led throughout. At one point, they did lead by 8. New Lex has cut into that. Lady Panthers trailing by 6. Ball on top by Davis. Davis swings it around to Gianna Myers. Back on top, the basketball with Maya Davis. Inside, double team. And then a drive off the glass. Missed. Rebounded on the floor. New Lex, a tie-up. And possession arrow goes to, I believe, Morgan. So on the missed shot, New Lexington able to get transition going. So Morgan will have the basketball up 30-28 with 1:19 to go here in the third quarter. They go on the inbound pass, and then they come on top, do the Lady Raiders. They have it on top. They swing it around, and then the drive for Morgan. Nearly a steal by New Lex. Morgan on the drive. Nice bounce pass inside, and they score the layup. Nice job by Morgan. That was Maddie Shad on the basket, 32-28 in favor of Morgan. McCoy, drive inside, kicks over to Stanley. Foul, no call. Ball still loose on the floor. Chloe Dick misses the shot, and I believe we have another injury. That was Aaliyah Stanley, and she is in some discomfort. So, again, officials let them play on that particular sequence. Probably should have been a foul called.
Yeah.
Wasn't.
She's
they
coming
played
off.
on.
She's coming off of a knee injury.
That's.
She's been playing for a couple weeks now, I believe. I can't quite remember when she came back, but she's coming off a knee injury, and it looked like her leg just got tied up in the foul that was uncalled. It looked like her leg just got tied up. You hope it's not the pre-existing knee injury.
Yeah, let's hope not too. Again, a legal play, just a couple of players going for the basketball.
Yeah.
Again, there was contact and probably could have been a foul called. Doesn't matter, they'll play on. So with 35 seconds to go here in the third quarter, Morgan leads 32-28, and Aaliyah Stanley is getting some medical attention. And it appears as though maybe one of the trainers from the wrestling next door is coming back onto the floor to help out here. So good news, good sign there for New Lexington. But it looks, Marcus, like the trainer's looking at the other knee for Aaliyah.
Yep.
Which can't be good either.
Yeah.
Now let's hope that she's okay. She's going to get some assistance.
Just a tweak and not something more serious.
Yeah. Well, you know, her mom came out on the floor, so she's being helped to the locker room. So earlier in the game, we had a mom come out and help her daughter, and now Aaliyah Stanley's mom comes out and helps her off the floor. So some caring parents there. By the way, Miley Williams, who was injured in the first half, has not returned here in the second half. 32-28, 35 seconds to go. Lexington will not press, and they will, however, play man-to-man. Gianna Myers crosses the timeline, goes to the top left. Nice roll inside. Nice. Oh, missed the shot that time by Maddie Shadd. Here comes Chloe Dick, wide open layup. And New Lexington with an opportunity with 15 seconds to go, down 4. Clock moving down inside 10 seconds. It's going to be McCoy. When New Lexington shot off, it's going to be Chloe Dick with 3 seconds. Little spin up, makes the shot, draws the foul, goes to the line for a one-shot opportunity. So, Chloe Dick, great job that time as the foul is on the Morgan Raiders. So Chloe Dick with a three-point play opportunity to cut into this Morgan lead, 32-30. Free throw, good. So the New Lexington Lady Panthers with 1 second to go here in the third quarter. They get the final shot, but give New Lexington credit, Marcus. What a great comeback as they outscore Morgan 14-9 in that third quarter, and now within a point. So,
yep, and it's like we were talking about. Chloe Dick came out. She's finally getting buckets, and they're a different team when she's scoring.
She had 6 in that third quarter, 1 triple, 1 double, and the three-point play for her free throw. So Chloe Dick has 7 in the game. Leading scorer for New Lexington is Mackenzie McCoy. Nice game. She has 18. And the only other scorer for New Lexington is Ellie Cook, who has 2 threes. So just 3 players scoring for New Lexington. Morgan has had a lot of balanced scoring. They're led by Maya Davis, who has 9, and also 10 for Ellie Parsons for the Lady Raiders. Okay, we've got 1 quarter to go. It's anybody's ballgame. Let's see what New Lexington comes up with to start the fourth. On the floor will be Grace Newland, also Caroline Dupler, Chloe Dick on the floor, and Mackenzie McCoy on the floor, and McCoy with the basketball. New Lexington with an opportunity to go ahead here with the basket. Drive inside, lay up, missed the shot. Was the Panthers, Grace Newland, and rebounded back to Morgan. They are in the corner with Micah Augustine's shot missed, rebounded by Chloe Dick. New Lexington with another opportunity. In transition, Dick misses the shot. Ball falls into the hands of Chloe Dick. She will go in, score the basket. Chloe Dick gives New Lexington the 33-32 lead. And with the basketball come back the other way, the Raiders drive inside. Shot is missed. Rebound back to Augustine. Stolen away by New Lexington. It's McCoy all the way to the basket. Conversion for the Panthers. 35-32. 6:55 to go here in the fourth quarter. So New Lexington quite a run game. They're up 3. That is Chloe Baker inside, stolen away by New Lexington. Here come the Panthers again. It's McCoy. She will kick to the corner. Chloe Dick will take the 3 in transition. Miss it. Offensive rebound by the Lex, but stolen away by Ellie Parsons. Back come the Raiders. Shot missed. And a foul call. Well, the jump ball. Jump ball called on the interior. Possession arrow goes to Morgan with 6:23 to go here in the fourth quarter. New Lexington 3-point lead.
It's a strange jump ball call because she had her arms wrapped around her to make it to get the jump ball.
We may not have any 1-and-1. I don't know. Oh, ball kicked off the foot of New Lex. It will stay with Morgan. Inbounding will be Micah Augustine. Looks. Ball inside. On the drive. Shot up. Not there. On the miss by Parsons. Rebounded by New Lex. That's McCoy all the way to the basket. Missed the shot. Draw the foul. Go to the line for 2.
New Lex has really upped their pace this quarter.
Ellie Parsons on the foul, and Mackenzie McCoy with the 2 free throws. And first one's good. Yeah, I wonder, Marcus, with Myron Williams sitting on the bench, I'm wondering if Coach Adams just isn't even going to take a chance, knowing that they've got a tournament game coming up.
Right. If I'm their coach, I probably wouldn't either because, like you said, they've got a tournament game coming up. She's their leading scorer. You don't really want anything else to happen if you don't, in a game that, in terms of your season, doesn't really matter.
2 free throws made by McCoy. Morgan, big bang. 3-ball for Gianna Myers. Good shot. 37 for the Lady Panthers, 35 for the Morgan Raiders. That's Chloe Dick. Tries to drive inside, goes to the corner. 3-ball on the way, off the back iron. Rebounded on the floor. Here come the Lady Raiders. Double dribble, not called. Shot up off glass, missed. Rebound inside. Jump ball, no foul. Possession arrow back to New Lex. And I think we've got another injured player on the floor as it's Chloe Baker slow to get up for Morgan. She's getting some attention. And let's see, she'll have to come out for Chloe Baker. She will be replaced by Jade Rose for the Morgan Raiders. And also checking back into the lineup for Morgan is Maddie Shad. And who will she replace? And she's going to come in for Micah Augustine. All right, so back to the action with 5 minutes to go. And Mackenzie McCoy just bangs in another 3 for Mackenzie McCoy. Wow. What a good afternoon she has had.
Yeah, she is having an incredible game.
And then a travel call against Morgan. 40-35, New Lexington. Excellent second half here from the New Lexington Middle School. They have the basketball. and they have the 5-point lead. Substitution for Morgan is going to be Paige Lanning checking back in, and she will replace Ellie Parsons. Parsons sits down with 10 points. Inbounds pass to Mackenzie McCoy. McCoy across the timeline. 4:40 to go. Mackenzie drives, picks it up. Stolen away by Shad. Picked back up by McCoy. Stolen away by Morgan. And here comes the Lady Raiders, Gianna Myers. Thinks about the three, goes to the baseline, and then a look inside for Rose. Travel, no, jump ball. Could have been a foul, could have been a jump ball, could have been a travel. Take your pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Inbounding will be Paige Lanning for the Lady Raiders. They have the long shot attempt for the three, not there by Rose. Rebounded by New Lexington. That one there will be a travel. 40-35, and Morgan back with the basketball.
A surprisingly animated crowd here tonight.
Hey, like I said, they know a lot more than we do. All right, crossover dribble by Maya Davis. Raiders drive inside, back on top to Rose. Rose between the legs dribble. Mackenzie McCoy on her. Stolen away by New Lexington's Newland, but she steps on the sideline. Ball back to Morgan. So New Lexington with the 5-point lead. And if they can put up some good defensive stands here, they have a chance to win this one.
Absolutely.
Ball on the left wing. And now on top, Shad has it. They look back on top. Shot not there for Morgan. And then the drive. Rebound off to New Lexington. What are we going to get now? I think we're going to get another foul called on. This one's going to be on Morgan. And it's going to give the ball back to New Lexington. And yeah, the game is getting feisty,
yes.
Marcus. I seriously, we got 3:36 to go in this one. I really hope we can play this one out without cuckoos in the stands, poor officiating, injuries. Let's just get this game over with.
Yes.
That's Mackenzie McCoy, Chloe Dick swinging around. New Lexington with the ball. That's Gracie Newland. Mackenzie McCoy drives inside. She will pour from 15. Ball is shot, blocked. Rebound comes back the other way. Wide open 3-4 Morgan. Back iron. Rebound saved, but not out enough as Jed Rose steps out of bounds. Ball back to the Lady Panthers, up 40-35 with 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Mackenzie McCoy looks to the left wing. Looking for Chloe Dick. She has it out on top. Grace Taylor now with the basketball. They swing over to McCoy. Nice look inside. Stolen away by Morgan. Down to 2:40 to go here in the basketball game. Driving on the Raiders side is Gianna Myers. Loses the dribble. Knocked out of bounds by New Lex. 2:32 to go in the fourth quarter. And Morgan will inbound on the side. Substitution for New Lexington has taken a seat. Will be Caroline Dupler. Dupler sits down, scoreless in the game. Ball now in the hands of the Raiders with 2:30 to go. Dick out guarding Gianna Myers. Nice look inside, foul call. Coming to the line for the Lady Raiders. Going to the line will be Maya Davis. And Davis with a couple of free throws. Personal foul number 2 on New Lex. First free throw is good. 10 points for Maya Davis. And one more coming, trying to get on the board. They do. So New Lexington hasn't had a chance. They had several times to lead with 5, and they're going to take a timeout here. But New Lexington has led by 5 several times, unable to convert. And sooner or later, Morgan's going to score. That's what they've done to cut it back to 40-37.
Yep. New Lex, they've taken the lead, which is good, and they're playing a little bit slower now to kind of just end the game if they can. But the reason they got back into this game is because they were playing a very fast-paced offense and scoring buckets quickly, and they've kind of gone away from that, and it's starting to show again.
Well, they certainly need a good possession on this one coming out of the full timeout. They are on top 40-37 over Morgan. Last couple of minutes of the fourth quarter for the final game of the season for the Lady Panthers. You got to think coming out of this timeout, get either McCoy or Chloe Dick a shot, Marcus?
Absolutely. I was trying to see if Coach Duper was drawing any plays up for him, and he didn't. So I'm curious to see what they're going to run coming out of this timeout.
All right, the ball will be inbounded right in front of the New Lex bench. It's Mackenzie McCoy, down to 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the game. That's Newland inside to Dick, swings around, didn't get the shot or the position she wants, but she ends up back out on top, down to 2 minutes to go. Newland holds, swings it around to Ellie Cook, bounce pass inside, shot up, score the layup. That is Caroline Dupler who's checked back in. How about that basket? 42-37, 1:45 to go here in the game. Long ball in the corner for 3, missed, rebound offensively, missed, rebounded defensively for New Lex. 1:30 to go, 42-37. Morgan starting to put a little bit of pressure on the basketball. That's Mackenzie McCoy. Gets help. What do we have? A foul called? Yep, foul called on Morgan. And that's only their second. So no 1-and-1 coming, or 2 shots rather, coming for New Lexington here very soon. Unless Morgan decides to foul quickly. Inbounds pass into Dick. Dick loses it. Picked up by Morgan. Here come the Lady Raiders with Maya Davis at 1:15 to go. 3 ball on the way. Good. John Myers, New Lex, didn't do it. 1 minute to go, 42-40 in favor of the New Lexington Lady Panthers. Now under a minute, Panthers with the basketball. McCoy picks up the dribble. Chloe Dick has it. She tries to take her man off the dribble. Spin. Gets the elbow, gets the shot up. Missed. Rebound tie up. Possession arrow to New Lex with 44 seconds to go here in the basketball game.
That's a great
timeout by New Lex. All right, so the play will be underneath their own basket for the Lady Panthers, and Coach Dupler getting with his team, getting the last second play lined up. The possession play was they are up to are the Lady Panthers with, I believe, 42 seconds to go here in the basketball game. So Gianna Myers in this fourth quarter for Morgan, keeping them in the game. She has banged 2 trays, and she has 11 points for the game. All right, so Coach Dupler and the gang setting things up. And we will have the last seconds of the basketball game coming up where New Lexington leads 42-40. On the floor for the Lady Panthers, Ellie Cook, Grace Newland, Caroline Dupler, Chloe Dick, and Mackenzie McCoy. 44.5 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Newland will be the inbounder. Looks, gets it into Chloe Dick. Dick drives it back out on top. Over to McCoy. McCoy holds. Dribbles left. Spin. All the way inside. Scores the layup. Mackenzie McCoy, big-time shot. Big answer. 44-40. Look inside. Shot up by Shad. Rebounded on the miss to Chloe Dick. Chloe Dick trying to go the length of the floor. Foul, no call. Fouled again, finally the call. And with 13.3 seconds to go, New Lexington in the driver's seat as they have the 4-point lead and 13 seconds to go.
That last bucket is most likely the proverbial nail in the coffin. Which is a great play by Mackenzie McCoy.
Yeah, just hang on to the basketball here. Newland on the inbounds to McCoy. He fouled immediately. That will go on Augustine. And no bonus shooting yet for the, well, I think now they are going to say that is the 5th foul. So McCoy will go to the line for a couple of free throws. And he can pretty much seal the deal here with 2 makes. In and out. One more coming for Mackenzie McCoy. She's had an excellent basketball game.
Yes, she has.
Second one, got it. That will go a long way for lead for New Lexington. Down to 7 seconds. Now shot left by McCoy. Loses it, picks it back up, holds the dribble. Morgan's on the foul. Not there. And New Lexington, what a great comeback win for the Lady Panthers. And they have a lot to be proud of. For Morgan, tough way to lose their end of the season game, but the Lady Raiders do have an opportunity to play another tournament game. So New Lexington, great effort by the Lady Panthers, Marcus.
Yeah, and that's a nice way to finish their season off. After a heartbreaking loss just a couple days ago, coming in here, getting a hard-fought win, it leaves the season with a better taste in your mouth than it could have.
All right, so we're going to add things up. At the end of the first quarter, Morgan led 12-11. In the second quarter, the Lady Raiders outscored the Lady Panthers 11-6. They led 23-17. But New Lexington, big third quarter, as they outscore Morgan 14-9. And then in the fourth quarter, the Panthers really do a number as they score 14 to Morgan's 8 to make it a 45-40 final.
Yep.
We do want to do a little bit of housekeeping to say that Morgan will end up now 12-11. They will have a tournament game against Maysville coming up. New Lexington will end their season at 10-13. And New Lexington, all juniors and sophomores and freshmen, a lot coming back for the Lady Panthers.
Yeah, they should be quite good next year, especially if they can clean up some of the issues that we talked about. But they've got a lot to look forward to next year.
Yeah, so New Lexington does come away with the 45-40 victory. Speaking of tournaments, New Lexington boys will play Thursday at home against Westfall High School in their sectional opener. We hope to have that on South 60 Films. Stay posted with Matt Mahoko, Marcus, and the gang to let you know whether we will be at New Lexington, hopefully on Thursday night. Final scoring goes this way. For Morgan, 11 points for Gianna Myers, 10 for Maya Davis, 10 for Ellie Parsons, 2 for Miley Williams, 4 Micah Augustine, 2 for Maddie Shad. For the Lady Panthers, excellent game this time around by Maggie McCoy. She had 28, 9 for Chloe Dick, and 6 for the 2 plays on the threes by Ellie Cook. Okay, my friend, final thoughts on this one?
Just like I said, a good way to end the season for New Lex after a tough loss. You'd like to have seen them go further, but just a tough season for them altogether. But I do think they have a lot to look forward to next season. some growing for the players, hopefully a little bit more inspiration to the offense is what I would like to see as a fan, but I think they have a lot to look forward to.
Alrighty, that's going to do it from the girls' side here at New Lexington High School, where the Lady Panthers win 45-40 in a comeback fashion, thanks to Marcus McPeck. And we will see you, hopefully, some more tournament action. Thanks for watching, listening.